Well, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. The name's Defender, and welcome back to Final Fantasy IV. Previously, we managed to make our way out of the underworld for the final time, and then to the moon. Because that's just what we're doing now, I guess. We met the Lunarians, or one of them rather, Fusoya, and along with his help, we were able to stop the Giant of Babel from destroying our world. But of course, we have to stop the one who's been pulling the strings this whole time. Zemus. Of course, there's only one more thing we gotta do first, and then we can go kick his butt. And then the world will never be threatened again, he said, knowing that there's still 3 decades of games left to go.
Ah, but they are in different universes, worlds.
Very true, very true.
This one will be fine. Source, trust me, bro.
Well, at least until the after years.
At least until the after years.
Joining us once again, good friend Flagninja. Good afternoon to you.
Yeah, today is a good day. We got new FF14 content, getting some FF4 content. Great day. Fantastic day.
What's the new content in 14?
It is the next patch, so we're getting more story. We are getting, we got a new Alliance raid, so that's a 24-man raid. And a new 8-person difficult fight. A lot of good stuff. Oh, and an allied society full of, people you can go and build reputation with and then trade with. So it's sort of like a grind content for that.
Oh, that's exciting.
A lot of good stuff.
Oh, I found Genji gloves.
Oh, fun.
Gloves that were once used in a faraway land.
Huh.
I probably should have asked this earlier in the series, but 14, I would guess, has Genji equipment, but does it have any special significance in 14, or is it just like, hey, here's a thing from earlier in the franchise?
Does it have Genji equipment? I don't know.
Ooh, okay.
I don't recall, but there's a lot of items in this game. It's possible that it exists somewhere, but to my knowledge, I don't know if it has it or not. But I have not encountered it. What's the significance of Genji equipment?
It's mostly just that it recurs throughout the franchise. It's usually not like the ultimate equipment, but it's like, if you're not going for the super tough stuff, it's usually the best stuff you can find.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know, because like every time they release a new expansion, you know, the gear gets outdated and you need better gear. So
Right.
You know, then the Genji gear would end up outdated. Unless they put it in as a cosmetic option. But then, you know, that's not really its claim to fame.
Yeah. Obtained a Genji shield. A shield that was once used in a faraway land. Your defense is actually better, so Cecil, you should take it. But yeah, if I didn't mention right at the start, we are in the Cave of Bahamut. So, no prizes for guessing who we're gonna find in here.
You guessed it. It's Sid.
I wish. That would be really funny.
Oh, we're fighting Sailor Moon. Except she's got a sword and shield instead of a wand? Does anybody use a wand?
I think it's supposed to be a sword. Because if you look like right above her hand, it looks like it's kind of sticking out a bit, which would resemble the hilt.
Well, yeah. I know she was wielding a sword, but like the Sailor Moon in the show.
Oh, that I don't know. You know what? Help me out here, Leviathan. But yeah, once we clear this place, we'll actually be... Oh, self-destruct? Well, now that's just cheating.
It's kind of funny, but it's also really rude.
Yes. Oh, obtained a rune axe. Alright, so apparently summoning is not good, so we will not do that anymore. You know, I sure do love it when games punish you for using the cool things they give you.
You fool, you should have known better than to use the tool that we gave you. How dare.
Alright, so what was even up with that axe? A two-handed axe that is effective against mages.
Huh.
It slightly boosts my attack, but it dumpsters everything else.
Doesn't seem worth, in my opinion.
No. Oh, interesting. The Defender's Sword is better than the Spear. Alright, you know what? I guess I get a second chance then.
Yay.
At least until we find something better.
Nobody's better than you. At least. With regards to streaming this particular game for me.
Yes. Ah, Silver Dragon. Oh, it wasn't so tough. Let's see, got Genji armor. Armor that was used in a faraway land. Let's see, guy over there. We will talk to him last. Obtained a Genji helm. A helmet that was once used in a faraway land.
So it's Genji armor's already shown up in the series at this point, right? I'm having some trouble remembering exactly, but...
Yes, that's correct.
So, okay, so they are referencing themselves with this.
Oh boy, it's a behemoth.
Boise.
So yeah, the behemoth's gimmick is that it actually will not attack you at all until you damage it yourself.
Huh. So you could run away for free if you go, oh no, a behemoth.
Theoretically, yes.
But why run when you can fight?
Alright, that wasn't too bad.
A little spicy, but we handled it.
Hey, you know what's better than one behemoth? How about another behemoth?
Second behemoth.
Rydia learned Quake!
Ooh.
Let's see, causes an earthquake that deals damage to all enemies.
Oh, very nice.
Alright, so it looks like we've got one more behemoth in our way, so... a couple of these. This is no time for a nap, Cecil.
On your feet.
All right. So we fought our way here, but it took a lot out of us to get here. So,
And to refresh your resources.
yep, we're gonna run back. Now, you can actually go here while you still have Fusoya in your party, and it is theoretically a little easier just because of the main gimmick of the fight, but I thought it would have been better to bring Kane just because, well, then any experience we get goes to him, because this is our final party, if I didn't mention that previously. So, no one else will be entering or leaving our party.
Nice.
Hello, children.
Children.
Suspicious.
Suspicious children.
Let's see. Okay, so I want to check first and foremost. Okay. Just for this encounter, I want to make sure that I've got my reflect stuff up here. Now, you remember back in the Land of Summons when we read that book about the god of the summons?
Yeah, it did say what his gimmick was.
Yeah, and you had said that, oh, is it going to be the king of the summons? But no, the book said it was the god of the summons, which meant someone above Leviathan. And it said the only way is to reflect his own power back at him.
So you'll need reflect. That makes sense.
Yep. And this is also why having Fusoya might make this a little easier, because he also knows reflect. 5. What? Who's... Oh, I can only activate it on myself? You know what? Jump. That's better. Yeah, reflect yourself. You can't reflect. So use this. Use this. And then reflect. Alright, so now he will just begin counting down. So we simply wait. Oh, no, wait, that won't work. Okay. Definitely don't do that. Go, Leviathan! And that's precisely why I didn't use Reflect on Kane, because he just jumps over the whole thing. Because that's what Dragoons do. So yeah, Mega Flare.
Ah, Mega Flare. Classic. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, now we just... Yep, and now we just start whacking him. There we go.
Nice. Easy.
Rydia has learned Bahamut.
Me and God, we're cool.
Casts Mega Flare, which deals major damage to all enemies with a blast of heat. Alright, and we out. Alright, so in terms of stuff to do, that's it. All that's left is the palace. So, we will need to make our way back there. And, while I'm thinking about it, as long as we're here on the surface, we'll want to stop by here. Back in the Hummingway home. Because this guy will sell us stuff.
Ooh, money.
Yeah. Let's scan.
Money can be exchanged for goods and services.
Let's see, we can also purchase elixirs. Which... How many can I buy? Just 4. Definitely splurge on some Phoenix Downs. I got a good amount of cottages. Just a few more, because I actually remember running out on my first playthrough, so want to make sure we don't have that happen again. And then, yeah, we'll save a little. Yeah, I'll save a little bit in case if I have to get something else, but we'll splurge on elixirs. Alright, so let's see, is there any shorter way? No, just through the path we took before. Yeah, let's see, just looking at our levels, we're in our low 50s, high 40s. And the only reason I called this out is because someone had been commenting on the stream VODs, which thank you for that, by the way. But they had said that even before they had gotten to the moon, they were over level 70. So, again, that kind of feeds back into what I've said a couple of times, not just throughout this game, but through the other games as well. Since I'm not as familiar with these as I am with other RPGs, just because I haven't played these as much, I still am not entirely sure, like, what the correct levels I should be at for each location. I think you would have to agree with me that we've not been struggling that much. I mean, you know, I've died here and there, but...
Yeah, a couple fights have been tricky, but, like, on the whole, you know, you've been handling it.
So yeah, I'm just not sure if... I guess I just wanted to point out the discrepancy and just... Again,
you don't
that's
grind
always one of the things I find the most fascinating.
Yeah, that's the thing. You definitely don't grind as much.
No.
And so as a result, yeah, sometimes you're going to a fight and it's a little tough. But I feel like you're about on pace, because like if you grind more, then you just kind of delete enemies, and it's not... I don't know, it's not as interesting.
Yeah, and it's not like to make anyone feel bad, it's just... I just find the different ways that people play games very interesting. Because they're not me, and so seeing their thought process is always the most fascinating.
Like, I tend to passively grind, by which I mean I will never ever use an item that, like, lets... I don't run from fights, ever, if I can help it. And I don't use items that eliminate fights until I am well beyond what can defeat them. So I tend to just overlevel by virtue of I don't take the shortcuts that the game gives me. Because what I do in Pokemon too, you know, I fight every trainer and I fight every wild Pokemon, and as it turns out, fighting a lot makes you, you know, level up. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how how my FF1 playthrough goes. And how much I remember of our playthrough.
Because, yeah, that was... Shit, that was almost a year ago at this point, wasn't it? Because we started this at the beginning of 2024, right?
I think so, yeah. It's been a hot minute.
Yes, it has. We've done a lot. We've made a lot of progress, and we still have a little bit more to go. But we can talk more about that once we finish up, because we got more pressing matters to attend to, like the destruction of multiple worlds.
True.
Oh, candies, delicious blue raspberry and cherry crystal candies. Hello, Jinx. Glad to have you here. Hope your Tuesday's going well. That's kind of weird to say, because, you know, I don't normally stream on Tuesdays, because, you know, work and employment and getting money.
Ah, but you see. Oh, wait, we can't sub to you. You're not a partner. Or an affiliate or whatever the hell.
No, and that's alright. Honestly, I think it's probably a better experience to not have to sub, because then I don't have to worry about, like, resolving this on my taxes for, like, the 38 cents or whatever I would make from this. It's just not worth it to me. I know it's technically passive income or whatever the term is these days, but it's just... I just don't care, man.
You got the push notification a half hour late? Oh, no. Oh, that sucks. But yeah, the candies took us to the moon or something. It's very cool. We're in the, this is the last dungeon. What's the last dungeon called? Remind me.
The Lunar Subterrane.
Yeah. That's true, Jinx. You would know how this works, because you do the stream. I got one too, but it was for such a little amount that it didn't actually affect my taxes, so...
Oh, interesting.
I didn't have to pay any money in taxes, because I'm broke. Lamau. Okay,
I remember you, big guy. You get mad if I use a summon, so we're not gonna do that.
He gets very angry and then explodes.
Now let's see, do you just like... I think you hit me with Beam if I use like a regular magic spell. I guess we'll this is the time to experiment. Okay, it looks like you just use beam if you're hit with a regular magic spell. Okay. Let's see. Hold on. I thought you were dead. You're supposed to be dead now. This fight's supposed to end. Your little friends are gone. Thank you. Alright. I just did the tool and was like, well, you don't know anything, and we don't owe you anything. The IRS hasn't come after me yet. Well, if... I guess you're winning then, Jinx.
The IRS. The IRS don't mess around. They have a reputation.
I mean, even the Joker doesn't want to deal with the IRS.
I took down Capone.
Obtained a Flame Whip. Fire Whip that may cause paralysis. It boosts my attack and defense, but it drops my intellect and spirit, which, you know, for a magic user, it's not really what we want, so I think I'll pass.
It doesn't seem great. Well, and Jinx, if you weren't here for it, my brother gave me Final Fantasy 1, so I can play through that on my own now. I can experience the magic, the mystery, the mayhem, the mystique, M-words.
Oh, see you later, I guess. Enemy decided to run away.
My work here is done. Leaves.
But you didn't even do anything. Wow, you're right, that really is just a Sailor Moon reference. Alright, patch yourselves up. We'll keep on keeping on.
Like, Sailor Moon is older than this game, right? Surely.
I think Sailor Moon was 90s for sure. I think this game came out in 1991 originally, so I would guess either like same year or just after it, like 92.
Okay. I thought Sailor Moon was an 80s thing. Maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe it is. But I don't think so.
Also, Jinx, happy Patch Day. And gamers are eating well today. Sailor Moon manga was 91 to 97. Okay, so then this does predate Sailor Moon. Huh.
Yay, one more Dawn Trail flashbang for me.
Actually, I think it should automatically update to your MSQ progression as the default setting, so...
Wait, where is it? There it is, okay. Good stoning.
I don't think it'll actually flashbang you.
I think we loop around there again. Obtained a Dragon Shield. A shield that is resistant to dragon attacks, fire, ice, and lightning. A very specific resistance it provides.
Yeah, that's... suspiciously specific resistance.
Yes, very suspicious.
Sus. I love that there's a little Amogus symbol. I mean, because it's just a coincidence. But nevertheless.
A mongoose.
Not a spoiler. I never just programmed to say that, though.
But yeah, from what I remember, the final dungeon is not terribly long, so you should be done well in time for your cutoff, which is 5 p.m. Pacific?
That is correct.
Okay.
Yeah, it should be fine.
What are you doing later, if I may ask? Or is that top secret?
Oh, it's not top secret. I'm playing a Lancer tabletop role-playing game.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
I'm a pilot, a big robot. Mecha, not a robot. And then I'm gonna use it to fight my enemies. Actually, no, I think we're still doing RP stuff today, so I don't think there's gonna be much robot fighting. I think it's gonna be more downtime activities.
But yeah, going through this place, we should definitely gain a few more levels. Probably end, I guess maybe high 50s? I don't know. I will admit, I did do, on my first playthrough, I did have to do just a smidge of grinding in the last area, but the last area is quite good for grinding, and once we get there, you'll see why.
Alright.
But yeah, no, any grinding, if it does need to happen, will not take very long, so I'm feeling pretty good. Watching this, I'm just like, boy howdy, all the FF games have the same DNA, huh? They sure do. But then again, these games were released very close to each other. Like, 1 came out in 87, 2 was 88, 3 was 90, and 4 was 1991. So, essentially, one Final Fantasy game was released on average per year for the first couple of years. That's maybe an oversimplification, but like 14 takes a lot from this. Like this battle theme is whole cloth in 14. That makes sense. All right, I'm gonna do just a quick check. Yeah, aha, there are secret passageways. Okay. Obtained a dragon helm.
Oh yeah, just this battle theme, and even this music that we're listening to right now is in 14 in the patch content.
Obtain dragon mail. Oh, it's a bone dragon. Alright, and in box number 3, dragon gloves. Rydia learned Break.
Like slows, right?
Let's see. Causes petrification.
Petrification, okay. And they changed what that was in 14.
What does it do in 14? Is it
It's
a
like a
slow,
heavy.
you said?
It it slows you down. Your
Oh,
movement.
okay. Turns you into a rock. Yes, it does. Although I will admit, it is a little weird that we're getting this now. Just because, you know, we're very close to the end of the game. I'd be very surprised if most of the enemies here were actually able to be affected by it in any capacity. And it's also like, why stone when you can simply whack? Obtained an Artemis arrow. An arrow named after the goddess of the moon that is effective against dragons.
You know, I'm thinking about the petrification, and I seem to recall a friend saying that Palom and Forum never turned back, but that's not true, because we did see them in that scene when everybody came together to fight.
That's correct. They said that the Sage of Mysidia transformed them back.
Yeah. Huh.
But yeah, I do think it is probably confirmed that you cannot turn back from stone of your own volition. Someone has to help you with that. Suspicious box.
Quick save.
Oh, it's an elixir. Shush. Now, don't you worry. There are boxes that will do that to us. So, my paranoia. I'm just trying to justify my paranoia. Alright, I don't have any MP left with you, but that's okay. Oh, it's a dino zombie.
Ooh. Very skeletonized.
Yeah. Alright. Oh. Curse, huh? Okay. You definitely are a zombie. But that means if you're a zombie, this
Revive,
should
kill,
work,
zombie.
right? Oh, you're kaput. Well, that was a little anticlimactic. You know what, Edge? I probably should have done this a while ago, but I think we're gonna do this. Alright. Will probably be a little bit better. Yeah. White Fang, okay. Ah, it's a silver dragon and a gold dragon. Well, the silver one's weak, so we take that one out first. Remember, always bully the weak first. I mean, okay, your damage does drop, but I'm alright with that. Just need a bronze dragon to complete the trifecta. I don't think there's a bronze dragon. I know, I'm disappointed too. Alright, what's in this box? An X potion. Ah, there's the monster in a box.
You found it. You win. The prize is monsters. It's a behemoth. Oh, good.
My favorite. Oh, Behemoth. He's very purple. Indeed he is.
I mentioned how, like, I think Behemoth's sort of a world boss in FF14, level 50 world boss.
That sounds familiar.
There's a fate. You go out and he's there. There's like a series of like world quests you've got to do in order to make him show up, and go beat him up. Bring friends because very difficult to kill him on your own.
Someday we will not compare this to 14. Today is not that day. Will there ever be a day where that happens? I don't think so.
That's the point.
Obtained a Stardust Rod.
Part of the point.
A rod infused with the power of stars. Casts Comet when used in battle. So it does drop my accuracy, but it massively boosts my intellect, so we'll take it.
Simply do not miss your shots, Fivehead.
Alright. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna use an elixir.
That's good, you're not hoarding them. You're doing it! You're overcoming the gamer disease! I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. Ah, hello, Ahriman! Oh, that's Doom. Alright, well, we gotta pack this in real quick. Please tell Defender about Red Comet? Ooh, oh, is there a story behind that?
Red Comet, oh god. Red Comet is a chocobo. Now, you are aware that red chocobos can cast Meteor, yes?
No, actually.
No! So, red chocobos, and I don't know if this is elsewhere in FF14, but like, you know, you can find chocobos in the wild, and red chocobos can cast Meteor, or Choco Meteor on you, and, well, Red Comet is, sort of a raid boss, Red Chocobo, and kind of summons a rain of meteors around the arena that's very difficult to dodge correctly, so it's, Red Comet frequently will destroy the raid. I believe the name of the quest involving him is, Red Shocktober.
Ah, that's very funny. Also, another monster in a box.
Oh, fun.
This Aramon looks very Mike Wazowski. Very true, very true.
That's why that, okay, there is a later enemy that we all joke, it's like, oh, it's Mike Wazowski. And now I know why. It's that one. It did it here first. Yeah, the hunt for Red Shocktober, that's right.
You know what? I think it's time we summon Bahamut.
Dragon, deal with your dragons.
Gotta live it up a little. Obtained a crystal shield. Oh, interesting. Looks like only Cecil can use it. A shield that is resistant to undead attacks.
Good shield.
Alright. And you get to move up in the world. You get the dragon shield now. Obtained a protect ring. A ring that is resistant to fire, ice, and lightning. Okay. Then I think we give that to... Rosa. If the white mage dies, we all die.
It do be like that. Very snacky. Snack-like dragon. Snack. Step on snack.
Let's go this way first. This looks like the right way, so let's go the wrong way first.
Of course.
Assuming this is the wrong way. Yes, it is. Ah, another Ahriman. Thankfully, it looks like it only just does Doom, so as long as we defeat it fast enough, we're fine.
All-out attack.
Oh, you're very low on MP too. Let's see what Osmos does, if anything. You got 1 MP. Wow, that was worthless. Alright, you know what we're gonna do in that case? We'll just use another elixir. Alright, more monsters. What have we got? Oh, another behemoth. How do they even fit inside the box?
Spatial distortion magic?
Works for me.
It is a mystery.
Obtained crystal mail. Armor that is resistant to undead attacks and prevents various status ailments.
Ooh, very nice.
Yeah, we love to see it. Also means Kane gets dragon mail. Is that faster than air mail? Sorry, I couldn't resist.
Dragon mail. Mail.
Let's see. All right. Oh no, you stole one of Cecil's MP. Whatever will I do?
Over for their insolence.
Oh, it's just a double red dragon this time. Okay. Go get him, Bahamut. Ready to learn Tornado. Oh, I got dragon gloves. But I think... Oh, we got crystal gloves from the box. Gloves that are resistant to undead attacks. Alright. You get dragon gloves, and I don't think anyone else can actually equip them. Yeah, so we just have an extra pair of dragon gloves now, which I'm alright with.
This is acceptable.
Obtained a white robe. A darkness-resistant robe made for those who use white magic. Alright. Oh, it's a gold dragon again. Thankfully, these guys are just more annoying than they are actually dangerous. Oh yeah, I should probably rid of that description. Tornado creates a tornado that deals heavy damage. Oh, it's a dino zombie and a dark sage. Alright, that seems like a surprisingly easy encounter for being a monster in a box.
Sometimes you get a break.
Sometimes. Obtained a crystal helm. A helmet that is resistant to undead attacks, fire, ice, and lightning. Obtained a red fang. Oh, it's a dino zombie again. Still not entirely sure what this is here for. I can't go anywhere. Ah, another Aramon. Alright, 2 separate boxes. This one has another Artemis arrow. I guess if you had someone else who was using a bow. Here, a Fuma shuriken. Which I think we've already found some of those. Yes, we have. A weapon thrown by ninjas.
Throw the shuriken for massive damage. Whoa.
I think we just set auto battle on at this point. At least the Aramon in this game is certainly easier than its incarnation in 3. Obtained a cottage. What's in this box? More monsters!
Of course.
Oh, seems like another whatever encounter. obtained a Minerva bustier. First, let's hear this. That's a lot of numbers. Paralysis-resistant clothes worn by the goddess of the heavens.
Slightly worse at dealing with magic attacks, but better at dealing with physical, it seems. And physical attacks.
Make people stop being dead, yes. It drops my intellect and spirit pretty significantly, though. Does boost my defense. It also greatly boosts evasion.
It makes you a worse caster.
I think it is only... Yeah, looks like it. Alright. The defense boost is nice. I did also give you the Stardust Rod, so that just counteracts the intellect loss. And you don't use spirit for anything, so... You know what? I think we'll equip it. Oh, I certainly recognize this room. And that's because we have this!
Ooh.
Ah.
Very nice.
Yep. Although, I think I actually goofed on something, so I'm gonna make a quick trip back, because that... You might have remembered that sword we saw on that pedestal, like at the very start of this place. And I think we're supposed to actually be able to get that now, instead of from further on, so... Again, like I said, I'm not as familiar with the early Final Fantasies as I am with some of my other RPGs of choice. Yeah, right over there, so... This takes us out here. Okay, got that. That's fine. Oh, yeah, okay. Huh. Wonder why this is here. I don't think... Actually, is there something down here? Well, no, that treasure chest is in the way. Actually, no. It's at the very, 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 very start. I remember now. Bingo!
Yeah, there you go.
There's a treasure chest on the side, so we'll just loop around.
Secret passage.
Ready to learn? Death.
Ooh, fun.
Causes instant death.
If it hits.
Yes.
The if it hits is very important, as you stand, death has a high failure chance.
Flamethrower. I do think it's funny that I know Thundaga from Kingdom Hearts, though. I mean, to be fair, Kingdom Hearts was my first introduction to Final Fantasy, so I'm in the same boat.
Oh yeah,
I'm actually very glad 14 didn't bring that over. Really? Why? May I ask why? Is it just like an aesthetic thing, or...
Oh, it didn't bring what over? The Kingdom Hearts stuff? Or...
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts stuff, I think.
Oh yeah, no, there's licensing stuff, and also it's just kind of tonally inconsistent.
Yeah, I think it's a little too goofy. Fair enough. I mean, it also has Goofy in it, so that might cause problems. Obtain black garb. Oh, that's probably for Edge. Yeah. An entirely black outfit brought from a faraway land. So it does drop your attack, but it boosts everything else, so we'll take it. Back attack? I don't think so.
What if we ran?
Alright, into the teleporter. Oh wait, hold on, I gotta check for any secret passages in this room. No, just a fight. That's alright though. No, no secrets. Alright. There's no kill quite like overkill.
True facts.
Obtained a Sage's Staff. A staff that casts life when used in battle.
Ooh, very nice.
Yeah, so as a weapon it's not very good, but as an item, very nice.
We love reusable res.
I wonder if Tornado would work. Oh yeah, looks like it did.
Yippee.
Hmm.
Ooh.
It's a white dragon.
Ooh. Creepy.
Alright, if I remember correctly, we want to make sure we have float enabled for this.
And let's use earthquakes.
Yes. There it is. Again, that's the nice thing about Kane and his jump. It means that we can just kind of leave him to his own devices, because most of the time he's untargetable.
For good or ill. Oh, this song got a really good remix into a raid. A piece of raid music. Yeah, I should go do
Obtained
this
the Murasame. A katana said to hide otherworldly power, cast Protect when used in battle.
Ooh,
handy.
Actually, hold on. Would that be... Oh, yeah. This combo does the most damage. Okay, I think we actually have what we need, so we're gonna back out just so we can get back to the start. Thankfully, this over here will regenerate our MP. Now we can just make our way back. Definitely glad I decided to go back for that. Again, still, this staircase is very mysterious.
Yeah.
Oh, that leads to treasure.
Weird.
Aha!
Huh? Oh.
We had to leap of faith it a little bit.
Yeah. Now this brings us over here. Obtain a golden apple. I think we've already gotten one of those. Raises max HP by 100. Alright, now where does this teleporter take us? Long staircase. To another teleporter. Oh, and a blue dragon. But we do get a preemptive strike. Oh, that heals you. Okay.
Fine.
But I used fire. You use ice. It defies all rational thinking.
Well, you see, it's super cold all the time, which is why
if you heat it up, it's like, oh, good, I'm nice and toasty now. Just
Hmm.
make it cold. It's like, oh no, I'm dying. I don't know.
Would that actually work? Hold on, I'm just gonna use regular Blizzard. Let's see. Okay, that just healed it too. Okay, at least it seems like it just likes magic, which you know what, fair enough.
Fine, alright, cool, great. It just gets to do that then.
Monsters. Another behemoth. Because clearly we haven't had enough of these guys yet. Alright, victory. Rosa learned Holy! Obtained a Protect Ring. Alright, we'll give that to Rydia. Yeah. Holy. Attack with Holy Power.
I like the little brief, very calm, we're resting music back to the very dramatic dungeon music immediately.
Yes, very much so.
Good bit.
Well, it put a save point right in front of this, so clearly it's expecting us to die a lot. Guess we'll give it a go then.
Eh?
It's Dark Bahamut!
Whoa. Oh, it casts Mega Flare. Oh no. Okay, you're not. Oh! Oh no. Oh, that's rude. Teehee open with Mega Flare, lol. No save. And then it casts Reflect. But, heh.
And yeah, it'll now begin casting Flare on itself. Actually, that might be perfect.
What a hell?
Yes, this is not great. Alright, good. You targeted Kane. This is fine.
There was a way to, like, dispel reflect.
This kills the party, I think, perhaps? Yeah. Well, I'm gonna try anyway.
Your flare did get buffed. Yeah, Red Mage is eating well.
If I keep jumping, eventually this will go my way. That's what I keep telling myself, at least.
I believe.
And then there was one.
I believe... I don't believe. I think you're gonna die. This is what quick saves are for.
Just need to win the 50-50 one time.
Because then you can cast Reflect on yourself. Then he'll explode.
Okay. Oh, okay, cool. You just get to go that fast. But I'm not dead yet. All right.
I want to send you the music that they took this song and then made a rave remix out of.
Okay.
Not necessarily to listen to on stream, just I think I
Alright.
like it.
Okay, you're not dead. Cool. All right.
It's got music, or lyrics rather. Of course it's got music. That's what it is.
That's what music is. Yes, this floor appears to be made of floor.
I'm so on point today with my words and saying exactly what I mean. This is not the first time this has happened to me today. Alright.
Did you know end up getting super up early for patch because of rollover nonsense? That's what Jinx asks.
Well, yeah, I went to bed early, so I went to bed at like 8 or 9, and then woke up at 2 a.m. And then I went to bed again, and then woke up at like noon. So I got 8 hours of sleep total, but it was in 2 chunks. So I did do some crime, but I mitigated it as best as I was able, I felt.
Thankfully, it does look like we've gotten into a good pattern. He's a sturdy boy, for sure.
I mean, I'd imagine Dark Bahamut seems like, you know, a very powerful force to be reckoned with.
It took a lot of items, a lot of MP, and a little bit of luck.
Hey.
But we pulled through.
Nice.
Obtained Ragnarok.
Is that the best sword? Seems like the best sword.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A holy sword feared by monsters that was once sealed. Plus 200 attack.
That sure is.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Kane cannot use what we had before. He cannot use Excalibur, which makes sense, but that's a little tragic. Oh well. Alright, and we're off again, right after I save. How many? We used quite a few, but we still have quite a few Phoenix Downs left. I'm glad I bought all that I did. Even though I am a gamer, I strive to not use specific gamer behavior, like hoarding all of my items.
If you need them
But-
later.
Yes, but it's like you also said, you can't be too reliant on them, because if you're using items all the time, then you got a problem on your hands.
Yes. Use them when you need them and don't when you don't. But striking
This
that
brings us back
balance.
to here. This is our main save point. This is also the last save point in the game.
Nice.
So if we want to save, we gotta come back here. Aha! It's Plague!
Ugh.
It's Mike Wazowski.
Oh, he dooms everybody.
Oh, I remember this fight. So yeah, it's not just Doom, but you'll like this gimmick. Once we actually get to his next action. He casts haste on us.
Oh no!
Tick tock, tick tock,
Oh, that's rude.
tick tock, tick tock.
Does he stack?
Oh yeah,
Oh no!
we are gonna die so fast.
That's scary.
But that's okay, he's dead first, so.
Good. Deserved.
Obtained the Holy Lance.
Nice.
A spear imbued with sacred power, casts holy when used in battle. It offers a little more attack, but it actually drops Kane's defense and accuracy a bit. is it worth... That's 8 points of defense. That's actually pretty good. Hmm. Let's see, what else do I get from... Yeah, it's just like a straight attack accuracy and holy when used in battle, but it's also like I could just use it from my inventory if I want the holy. And it's not just because the sword is named after me. I actually think this is better.
All
At
right.
least it gives us a big defense boost. You know what? I'm gonna keep it. More boxes.
Ribbons?
Lunasaurs! I love dealing max damage cap with my basic attack.
Oh, fun.
Obtained a ribbon and a ribbon. A ribbon that is resistant to mage attacks and prevents various status ailments. I think we'll give that to our casters. It's a little murderer.
Murderer.
Vulnerable to lightning. Yeah, that's a trap. Don't fall for it.
Wait.
It just casts scan on itself. It's like, hi, I'm vulnerable to lightning. You should totally hit my weakness.
Well, what happens if you hit it with lightning?
Do you want to find out?
I kinda do. Kinda do want to
Alright,
find
since
out.
you asked so nicely, I'll do it. If it doesn't die beforehand. Let's see, it just cast haste. Oh, it's dead.
Okay.
So yeah, it looks like it'll cast haste and then it'll start to, like, actually attack you. So.
Okay.
That's another gold dragon. There's only a handful of treasure chests left in this place. We must be getting close to the end. Huh, this sure looks different.
Ooh, funky.
So yeah, we're now fighting behemoths as regular encounters, because clearly we haven't seen enough of these guys.
Literally.
Oh, and in case you're wondering, no, they're not playing the boss music here just because it's cool, even though it is cool. You cannot run from any fights in here normally.
Oh. Well, that's
you can
spicy.
escape the Edge's smoke ninjutsu, though, but that is your only way to get out.
But why run when can fight and get XP?
That is very true. Also, I would like to point out the sheer amount of gil we've picked up in this place. That's over 1 million. We now have over 1 million gil.
Nice.
Alright, what's in this box? A Fuma Shuriken. That'll come in handy. Let's see, there are a couple of enemies that we're gonna fight in here that I would be interested to find out if they have any representation in 14, just because of how strange they are.
Alright.
But we won't see them until a little further in, I think. Because you already knew who Zemus was through 14, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, not Zemus exactly. It's complicated.
Huh, another mysterious blade.
Oh, Masamune. Okay.
It's Ogopogo!
Ooh, it's Cursed Dark Evil Leviathan. Fun. Oh, he gets to do it twice. That's cool.
Yeah, very fair. Go get him, Bahamut. Thank goodness white magic has such high priority. Alright, you're dead.
The sword is yours.
Obtained Masamune.
Which that's for Edge, right?
Correct. The most powerful katana in the land casts haste when used in battle. And just because we're so close to the save point, I'm just gonna run back and use another cottage. It's a wicked mask.
Ooh, spooky.
Yeah, it's a...
Kind of looks good. I don't know. It looks weird. I like it.
Oh, that head is disturbing. It sure is. And I don't like its gimmick either. Very obnoxious. But at least it's dead now.
Yay.
Yeah, I think if we run into one of those again, I'm just gonna smoke out, because it's not fun to fight. Alright. Oh, just one red dragon? I could easily take you. Use. I did get Dawn Trail Flashbang. I forgot to turn down my music after Alexander. Oof. That sounds rough. Rydia learned Flare!
Yay. That's a good one.
Deals damage by combustion. First playthrough? No, it is not, Puba Kairos. Also, hello, we're glad to have you here. Hope your Tuesday's going well. This is the first playthrough through my friend and co-commentator Flagninja, but no, I have played this game before.
Yes, I've only played FF14, and so Defender is very kindly showing me how we got there. And I'm seeing a lot of patterns, and oh, that's where they got that. That's great.
As I've said before, I've not played like these Final Fantasy games as much as I have other RPGs in my life, so I'm not as familiar with it, but no, I've at least played through this once before. But yeah, the current plan is, at least through what I'm currently working on, is to show Flag up through 6, so all of the Pixel remasters. As far as any future games, that'll kind of depend. I don't want to say never, but I currently have some other things I would like to work on beforehand, if that ever comes to fruition. What RPGs do I usually play? I've been playing a whole bunch of stuff, so currently one of the other games I've been streaming is Yakuza Like a Dragon. That's been a lot of fun. I've currently been working my way through Metaphor Re Fantasio. That's also been a lot of fun. Once I finally get things to calm down a little bit and I'm not drowning in as many big RPGs, I would like to, because I picked up the Thousand Year Door remake a little while ago, so I'd like to play through that. Although I do have to finish the Super Mario RPG remake before. I'm playing a lot of RPGs. I just love them. I can't get enough of them.
They're good games.
Obtained a Gishel whistle. A whistle for calling fat Chocobo.
Oh, so does that work anywhere?
Yes.
Ah.
Sounds like it, indeed. I have a problem, but you know what? In like the spectrum of problems to have, loving RPGs too much, you know, I can live with that. Let's see. 2 behemoths. Okay.
Ah, this is what's better than 1 behemoth.
Wow, Jimmy, your mom lets you have 2 behemoths? This will be interesting. But, Pooba, it sounds you are familiar with Final Fantasy. Are you a big fan of the series? I could either do crack or play RPGs. I found it easier to set the pipe down. Yeah, I'm kinda in that same boat.
Cheaper, too.
Yes.
Oh, FF4
Also not
specifically?
illegal. That's also not illegal. That's important too. This is my favorite game of all time. Oh, very cool. I'm guessing that means it has a significant historical significance for you? Because, yeah, I had only started playing Final Fantasy, like these Final Fantasies, via the Pixel Remaster, so I'm a very recent fan of the series. Yes, FF4 specifically, partially yes. Okay, that's cool. I will say, as I mentioned before, Kingdom Hearts was my first introduction to Final Fantasy, which I imagine is the case for a lot of people.
I break the trend on that one.
I'm old. I started with FF1 on the NES. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, nice. Bugs and all, huh?
So that must mean you must have... Did you play this game when it was released as 2 originally here in North America? I imagine you must have. If you enjoy it, there's no wrong starting point. Final Fantasy 2. Yep, okay. Wow, that's cool.
That's so neat.
I found a headband. Wait, a headband? Okay, that either means it's really good or it's really bad. A cloth band that prevents confusion. You know what? It's not terrible.
They mix your attack go up slightly. You
So,
lose
yes,
a fair
very
amount of defense, though.
Yeah, and I give up strength, agility, stamina, magic defense, magic evasion.
Oh.
Not worth it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Didn't see the substats.
At this point, bad. Indeed. Obtained another Fuma Shuriken. Another Fuma Shuriken. Double Behemoth again. Alright. If I keep summoning Bahamut, eventually I will win.
True facts. True and real.
Nah, just keep swinging. There are some way better pieces of gear, but they have a very low drop rate. Yeah, because there's like... I've not seen it, but there's some kind of like pink tail or something like that you can get. Because it lets you make... what was it called? Adamant armor? I think that's what it is. Correct, okay. More Bahamut. The monster is super rare, and the tail is a 0.6% chance to drop until the last patch. It got increased, but I'm not sure by how much. Yes, 0.6%. That just seems downright cruel. Like, at that point, you might as well just not even have the item in the game.
It's for those dedicated grind.
Alright. No. Continue to use what remains of Cecil's MP first. Alright. Now... let's see. You know what? It's time for another elixir.
Tasty elixir. Makes you not be dead.
And on top of that, the monster only has a 10% chance to even have a drop, so 10%, then 0.6%.
So a 10% chance for the monster to spawn, and then a 10% chance for it to drop, and then a 0.6% chance. That's... How many would you need to kill? Let's see.
Before you do that math, this is one of the enemies I was talking about earlier, Flag. Zemus's breath. So, this guy is literally just a DPS check, because it will repeatedly scan you until 10 times, at which point it will start casting, I believe, Mega Flare. Although I'm not sure, maybe it's a different attack, but whatever it is, it hurts a lot. But as long as you just use your basic attacks and don't use any magic, it won't do anything else to you.
Weird.
Yeah, so this was the enemy I mentioned. Hey, this is a really good opportunity to grind, because we're set up. I can just auto attack and we'll be fine.
Well, that's neat. I didn't know. I can't think of anything that works like that in 14.
You're saying it does nothing, it's free XP. I've never gotten to the point of attack. Yeah. But yeah, I guess I was just more wondering, because it's called Zemus's Breath. And since you know Zemus from 14, was there anything in like a raid that related to breath or something like that?
I mean, there's kind of a poison breath attack, but it's not really like an enemy. No. Yeah, I cannot say that this has a parallel.
Okay.
It's weird.
Because yeah, we win. And that's 42,000 experience that gets split up, so.
Pretty good.
Now, there are, aside from that rare enemy... Oh, it's another breath. Okay, you know what? Auto attack. Alright, this means I can get a drink of water.
Yeah. Kuba, I'm only familiar with 14, and it's neat to see all this stuff.
Also, thank you for following, Pooba. Really appreciate that.
Oh, the Evil Mask is the best ring in the game. That's cool. Pity that fighting the mask sucks.
Yeah, it drops... Let's see, if it's the best ring, I guess that would be the Protect ring, then. Or is there something better than the Protect ring? The Crystal ring, okay. Interesting. Like, what makes it better? Is it just, like, pure stats, or is it also, like, it protects you from instant death skills? Because I know, in some of the Final Fantasies, the Protect ring protects you from that as well. It's kind of like just a Protect ring plus. Okay. Oh yeah, so this is the final room. Before we do that, let's see. Oh, another Zemus's breath. All right. Let's see. I think it's 10 to 20 points of defense versus the protect ring. Okay. Fair enough. Let's see. What was I going to say? I know that there's one enemy that's not the super rare one, unless it's the same one. Zemus's mind that can appear in this room, and that one's actually kind of dangerous. I think I would like to get maybe one more level for everyone, just as a little bit of insurance. Yeah, it looks like this, but purple. Okay. Do I have all the sealed weapons? I'm pretty sure. I have Murasame, Masamune, I have Ragnarok, or the Crystal Sword, and I have the Holy Lance. And I got the 2 ribbons as well. So I think, I think that's everything. There's Zemus's mind. Do I know how to use weapons as items? Yes, I do. Yeah, you can just select from your top menu. Alright, so Zemus's mind likes to try and respond to whatever attacks you hit it with either Protect or Shell. So it'll keep switching between them if you keep switching up your magic types, and it loves to cast Confuse. But yeah, at least at this point, not terribly dangerous, but as long as you have some kind of protection against Confuse. So I can't use those, but actually, you know what? I should use this. Let's see what Comet does. I think Comet is just weaker Meteor. But that's okay. Still cool. All rods can be used as well as staffs. I think there's also... You can also use some swords and lances, right? Because, like, the Holy Lance lets you use, Holy. The Holy Lance can't Holy. Okay. Oh, yeah, right, because the mind doesn't like Holy. That's right, okay. Oh, you're all out of NPCs. Let's see. It's just these enemies are worth so much experience, and as we've seen, the breath is no challenge at all, so it's like... It's kind of hard to not just fight a couple of these guys. Plan to play the sequel Final Fantasy IV: The After Years. Not as part of this project. Again, never say never, but I've actually never played The After Years, so I would probably need to play it on my own time first. I have a policy of not playing games blind. Not that I don't think that that can't be fun, it's just... I like making sure that I know what I'm doing so that I can minimize the amount of fumbling around, because I understand that the appeal of a blind playthrough is to watch the streamer react in real time to things that you may already know, but I think for me, I always want to make I want to know what I'm doing, because I feel like that just creates a more seamless experience, if that makes sense. A blind playthrough is not the kind of experience that I wish to provide, nor do I think I would be good at providing.
You know what you're about?
Yep. That's cool, I completely get you. I appreciate that.
Man, I really want to go back to streaming.
Because, yeah, you've been on hiatus for a while, and originally it's because you were working through the Phoenix Wright games, and you were just waiting for someone to be available again, right?
Which they are, but it also has to do with the fact that I moved, and so I don't really have the right environment for it anymore.
Ah, that's
So-
right. On Zemus's mind again. Okay. Let's see. Let's try and get holy with it. Also, we can do Bahamut. You jump. Attack. Go for holy.
It will, Jinx. One day it will return. And on that day, there
If you manage to get to level 80, Rydia will learn Meteor.
Ooh.
Really? I thought the Pixel Remaster like reduced the level a little bit, because that seems excessively high. I do not intend to go for that long. Might be lower now. Okay. That's fine. Oh, that's a juicy level up. Every stat went up. Okay. Let's see. You know what? I'm feeling confident. I think we're gonna go for it. But before that, we need a little bit of prep. So, I probably should have used these earlier, but I've still got these stat booster items. So, I think... How much HP total do I have? So that's 3 each, that's 300. That's 500 HP. So how about we... You get one, you get one, you get one. Now... Rosa, Rydia. Okay. That should be okay. Now the Soma drops, which increase max MP by 10. One to Rosa, one to Rydia. Now... Edge, you get an Ether just so that you get a little bit of MP back. Not that we've really been using your MP very much, but every little bit helps. It's 60 or 80, depending on the version. Oh, okay. Interesting. Elixir here, elixir here, elixir here. Still have 9 left in the bank. I'm feeling pretty good. Alright. Quick save for good measure. Let's do this thing. It's Golbez and Fusoya. Man, when he's fighting on the good side, Golbez looks a little less impressive.
Neat sprite, though. Double meteor all the way across the sky. Old memes are old. They got him? That can't be right.
We win! Well, that's a little anticlimactic, but you know what? We did it.
You solved
We contributed a lot to this.
Uh-oh.
No, you're absolutely right to be suspicious.
Yeah.
For he is the hatred of Zemus. It is Zeromus!
Ah, that's the name I know.
The manifestation of hatred. And now he eats meteors like candy.
Oh, it heals him. Cool.
Well, things look pretty grim for us.
You have to send Goku your energy.
Received a crystal. Alright, so before we can actually do anything, we must use the crystal to reveal Zeromus' true form. It'll constantly spam time distortion, which nullifies all magic effects, so basically you can't buff yourself before you move on. Now, Pooba, correct me if I'm wrong, but is it this part or the next part where you steal the dark matter from him? Because Zeromus has an item you can actually steal from, and it's supposed to make him weaker, but the last time I tried for like 30 minutes and I couldn't get it, so I don't know if I'm just really unlucky or what. Next. Okay, interesting. Then in that case, well, everyone's time bars are filled, so okay, there's the crystal, but I think that's another version. Okay, alright, so I won't bother stealing. It's boss time.
Oop. Ah, I know this music.
So, when it starts shaking, it will begin charging the very powerful, very dangerous Big Bang attack!
Yep. I know that attack. It's very difficult to dodge.
Actually, you can in this one. If you steal, use it. Okay. Well, I'll try without doing that first. You also don't want to cast any kind of black magic because he will counter it. He will not counter if you use physical attacks.
What about summons?
I think he does counter those too. If you hit him immediately after he shakes, it weakens Big Bang. Okay, that's kind of what I thought. Black Hole just cancels all magical effects, including the continuous health drain from the Big Bang attack.
I see stapling a bleed effect to a raid-wide damage effect is a time-honored tradition. Ugh.
Okay, I think Kane's gonna die, but that's okay. Yep. As long as we all stay alive, we'll be okay.
It's okay, he's a Dragoon. The floor is his natural, it's where he lives. Somebody's gotta tank the floor.
Time to put all of my menuing to good use. It's like you said at the very beginning of this, menuing is a legitimate skill in this game.
True facts.
When Zemus casts Meteor, they're close to death. Yeah, because what I remember is that Zemus seems to get weaker as his HP drops. Like, he'll start using weaker and weaker skills. Which is good. Throw Excalibur if you have it. Oh, yeah, I do. But Edge needs to not be dead first. Stop being dead. Oh, single target flare? Okay, that's acceptable.
Black Hole instantly
True
kills
wall,
you
yes.
if it hits you in 14.
More Kiraja.
So it's interesting that it's just a magic nullification, because it's so much worse.
Go, Excalibur!
Wow, that's a lot of damage.
I will say, unfortunately, I did the side quest out of order, so I did not get the knife to throw. Which, that just deals the damage cap. No, not Curaga. I need the maximum. Give me maximum healing. He's dead again. That's alright. Black hole is fine. Single target flare, that's okay. You know what, Rydia? You can be our items. Give Rosa an elixir. We're not running out of MP. Did I get Ashura? Yes, I did, actually. I think I got all of the summons. But yeah. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, I should be doing that. Good thinking. Come on. Yeah, baby! Come on, hit me with Meteor. Oh, we're almost there. I did not think about that. Another meteor. Miss. Alright, just cast Kiraja. Throw the Avenger Sword!
Alright.
That's what we call GG, my friends.
A winner is you.
I definitely struggled my first time when I fought this guy. I lost my first couple of fights, but once I learned that, it counters black magic and summons, that was all that I needed. Most people wipe a lot. Yeah, it's one of those fights. Well, actually, there's a lot of fights like that in this game where you kind of have to try a couple of times until you get the right strategy. Which, I will admit, even on my first playthrough, that always felt like the issue I was having. It was not, oh, I'm definitely too weak for this. It's more, oh, that's not the right strategy to use. I need to try something else. The counter rate isn't 100%, it's about 50%. Okay. I don't know, it seemed like he was countering me a lot, so I could just be unlucky. That's also true about me. Yeah, let's all go home. It looks like Golbez will not be coming back with us.
Nah. I mean, he was getting mind controlled. It's not entirely his fault.
Yeah. Also a very cool shot.
Ooh.
The Mysidian legend. Of course, this makes a little more sense now that we've experienced everything. I'm gonna jump out. I got a few chores to do before the wife gets home. But hey, great stream. I'll see you around. Well, thanks, Pooba. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, nice having you. Thanks for the insight.
The lunar whale returns to its sleep. And we get to see what everyone's been up to. Evidently not. Once a rogue, always a rogue. All the little white and black mages, I love them. They're great.
Yang seems
Edward
to be
rebuilding
having
his
fun.
kingdom.
Yep. It's good that everyone's able to rebuild and heal.
Except Tella, he's still dead though.
Yeah, well, yeah, you know, yeah.
Can't have a grand story without at least one casualty along the way. Dwarf.
La-de-ho!
I can do whatever I want.
Classic Jot.
Hey, Sid. Sid does everything at 100% in this universe.
This is how this would be. How he do? Yay, Seesaw. Nice.
And that send-off brings us to the end of Final Fantasy IV. Alright, so, closing thoughts. Even though I've only played through this game twice now, I like it, but I feel like, at least for me, the big issue I have with it is its inflexibility. You know, we had no, ability to change our party at any points, or their classes, or anything like that. This definitely feels like the most linear Final Fantasy game to me. Because, I mean, even the original, sure, you couldn't change your characters once you chose them, but you could pick whatever combination you wanted. If you wanted to go with all fighters, you could do that. You want to go with all white mages? I mean, you're torturing yourself, but you can do that. So at least it feels like you had a little bit of control. And obviously 2 and 3 greatly expanded upon that. 2, maybe a little too much. It had too little direction, and the job system as it was introduced in 3 definitely had some flaws to it, but I don't know. I still like 4, but I'm not sure if this is going to be the one that I'm going to spring towards if I feel like going through these games again. At least not immediately, so that's just kind of my 2 cents. Flag, what did you think about all of this?
I think it's really cool. They're just slowly iterating on the formula that works for them, you know? I do agree with you about the party comp. I would have liked a little more choice in how the party works, but they were trying to tell a story with the characters, and so they sacrificed party flexibility for story, and I understand that. It's a decision, I don't know if it's the wrong decision. It is not the decision I would have made, I think, but, you know, they wanted to make a different game. That's okay.
Yeah, and like you said, they were iterating, and again, this was only a couple of years after the original, so they were still trying to figure things out, and this was back in 1991. Obviously, even with all of the touch-ups and the improvements, we're looking at a 1991 game through a 2020s lens. It's just, there's going to be some disconnect there because of the passage of time, so.
Oh, for sure. I mean, like, for the time, it's certainly good. I mean, it was wildly popular.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's a good game. I think it's neat. I like it. It does show its age, and, you know, I have greater appreciation for the FF, you know, franchise as a whole, you know? Because, like, okay, yeah, Zeromus. Sure, Zeromus shows up later, but not... I can't exactly say how Zeromus shows up. It's a very large spoiler, but Zeromus does not... It's not the same character. Same name, but it's definitely not the same character.
Okay. Because, yeah, I think you, at least from what you were telling me, it seems like 4 is like the first game in the series that 14 really pulls a lot of stuff specifically from.
Yes.
Like, there are elements in 1, 2, and 3, obviously, that come back in 14, but this one feels like this one had the most taken from it. I think I already said that, but that was just the feeling I was getting.
Yes. They did a lot with... It's very obvious that 4's world is used. So, I mean, something 14 does is it has this idea of reflections or shards. Like the one world got split into 14 worlds, and what we think is the case is each FF game is a different shard. And so it's very, very clear that we have found the shard that 4's world is, and we figured that out.
Okay.
And then there's some other shards that we know about, and we haven't quite figured out which game they're from yet, although everyone's got theories, you know? But 4 we know, and so... I don't know. It's very neat. I don't want to go into too much detail because it's spoilers, but
Right.
it's... Ooh, it's so cool.
Yeah, that's neat. So with 4 in the books, we're gonna move on to 5 next, which I think you'll probably find pretty interesting. I don't think it'll be as interesting as 4 just because maybe I'm completely wrong, but I don't think 5 will be a game that 14 pulls from as much, but I think there's gonna be some things about 5 that you'll like, and that you might be surprised were introduced in that game that weren't introduced earlier or later, let's say.
Okay.
But outside of that, Flag and I we're doing something else in our personal lives that will need the Saturday slot, basically. So I think until we take care of that, the Final Fantasy project will be going on hiatus. I will still try and stream something on Saturdays, but it might be not a story-based game, and it might be for a shorter time until we take care of what we're working on.
Yeah, it should be what, like, probably 3-4 months at most?
Yeah, something like that. So yeah, we can start the new year off right. I will admit I was kind of hoping that we could have this project finished up in its entirety by the end of the year, but it's not that big a deal.
Yeah, we've been going slow. It's all good.
Yeah.
We are enjoying the game, and that's the important thing.
Let's see, is there anything else before we let the rest of the credits roll? Can't really think of anything.
Well, Defender, where else are you besides Twitch?
Well, I have the YouTube channel, which is generally where I keep the archives of my Twitch projects, although on occasion I do stuff specifically for YouTube, and that's been kind of fun. It really depends on just whether or not I'm in the mood for it, because, you know, Work's the big problem, but I like having money to be able to buy things, so
True and real.
yeah. But let's see. I also have a Discord. You can see that in the information panels and all that. It's just mostly a place where I post notifications and any silly pictures I find on the internet. But yeah. Do you have any final words, Flag?
Video games are awesome, and we should play more of them and study their creation more seriously. And I'm glad that, it's taken off. It's a great time to get into video game development, so I hear. Make games, learn, make, grow, improve yourself. Hear, feel, think, and all that.
Well said. Yeah, I don't have anything else, so if you'd like to stay up to date on the things that I do, please consider following. Oh, and make sure to follow Flagninja on Twitch as well. As he said earlier, he is currently on hiatus because of living situations, but I'm sure he's chomping at the bit to when he can return, so look forward to that.
And play more Ace Attorney. It's gonna happen next year sometime. Hopefully early next year.
Yeah, so stay tuned for that. But, for now, this is the Defender signing out. Until we meet again, farewell!
Bye-bye.